Okay, so we have all of this, right? It refuses to spawn anything here. It just randomly like detonates half the city for no reason. I can't understand why. What is going on? You know, I've genuinely spent like 15 hours on this bug. It doesn't make any sense. I've played this through everything. I've tried God knows what, but nothing will spawn here. Genuinely nothing. Even if I like boost the growth, right? You'll see like stuff starts spawning so much faster. But nothing's happening. Also, actually increased employee productivity. I went from making like 20k to like 150. Why? All it did was multiply by 1.5%. Where is it? Where's the code? Where's the code? I went from 1.5x to 2x, and all it does is scale revenue by this multiplier, which is just set to temporary. So how did it go from 50k to 150? And making it 2 to x didn't even change anything. No, it actually did, but only went up 50k. Welcome back to Pocket City, a silly but stressful city builder created by a silly and stressed 17-year-old. Make sure to like, subscribe for more, and drop a comment with your suggestions, or hate, or anything really, I don't care. I'm like one entire day in now. I think I've passed the 100-day mark. 100 hour mark, yeah, like a long time ago, like, God, oh my goodness. And yeah. Let's just go ahead and residential up this area. Also, I made it so that you actually need to place more commercial buildings. I made them take less employees to try and solve this stupid bug where everything keeps detonating itself. I actually added an entire like debug everything here. So like if I right click on a building, you can see like the happiness, the resident metrics. You can see like everything for all of these guys as well. And like, if you click on a random square, you get the chunk information. It actually wasn't that hard to implement. It's just this. It's just grabbing a bunch of like values, and I had to make them public and stuff. It's kind of not secure, but honestly, it's a single player game. Who even cares? And even if I do make it multi, oh my god, where am I? Even if I make it multiplayer, it doesn't even matter. Let's go residential. Okay, so the changes I've made is I can't lie, I've done a lot, but I think the main issue was that if I go into chunk manager, no, it was in house. If I go into house, you'll see days with low happiness, right? And this was set to like 1000 because I made it so that it would destroy it if in a bad neighborhood. Oh my goodness, why am I calling on utilities and stuff? Okay, that's not intentional, but yeah, basically. And then this is what I tried to do before, and it was just not helping. I do think it is this because it's only houses that are affected now. You'll see that further into the game. Oh my god, did I actually fix it? There's no way I fixed it, like the houses not spawning and stuff. Let's boost score to see if it happened here. No, it hasn't. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my, what is going on? Like, what just happened there? Genuinely, what just happened there? Don't have an explanation. Even like... So the main feature I've been working on this week has been the council functions. So if I press E, you'll see that this shows up. And you can see you require a level to reach that point. Now, obviously, I have it set to, so that you, for testing, and you have like God knows whatever number that is, but yeah, so now that we have everything unlocked, I'll go through them one by one. So the first one is you take a loan of 100k, you get 100k. You won't start the game with whatever millions I have. That's just for testing because I'm a lazy bum, my bad. I will show you the game without that and how it impacts gameplay, but yeah, as you can see, it gains a lot of interest. Like it's been 4 days already, 4k. Let's pay that back before that balloons up. I believe at 1% is 270k. If I decrease it to 0.5% every day, I believe you'd have to pay back 165k. Maybe that's more reasonable to you. The next one is a lockdown. Now what a lockdown does is it just prevents you from making any money. But it also prevents all viruses from spreading. So it's like a trade-off. It's a reasonable way to stop all the infections, but I mean, I guess it would be better early game compared to late game. Also, one other change I made is that you now need a lot more commercial buildings. You probably need like a district or something. just for game balance compared to residential, because before it was just more like building a massive house lot simulator and then wherever building spawns, because these guys used to have like 100, 200 employees, because it makes sense for like a skyscraper, but gameplay wise it was kind of horrible. What's the next one? We have maximize population. So if you saw that debug screen, when we right click these houses, we can see all the metrics including the residents. So here we have 2 of 7 maximum. Maximizing that would add 5 entire residents. And how you make money is that these buildings, it has employees, so if you have like 12 employees, it'll be 12 out of 15 of the maximum tax revenue, which happens to be 816 here. So the more population you have, the more you make, basically, unless you have a lot of unemployed and no vacancies like we do here. Let's boost growth over here. Just some expansion trips, and that's just how I like to play. I'm not sure if it's actually like that useful. You have grid overclock, which lets you place anything for free for 10 seconds. So it's useful if you like have a bunch of money and you need a massive area built very, very quickly. Like, there we go. Now we got all of that for well, 300k. This also applies to zoning, which is probably what you'd actually use it for. The zoning is quite expensive, like that was already 100k-ish, and 10 seconds is a lot longer. It does something else as well. I forgot what it does. I was gonna do this, but I have no idea how to do that. I'll do it later. Infinite global energy and water supply. So you don't need to worry about that. Temporary growth boost, you saw me use it. It just makes everything spawn faster compared to before. I think it cuts it to 1/4 of the time, so you can see how slowly it spawns now. Oh my, okay, what? Yeah, the game has this weird bug, and this is what I'm trying to fix. I don't understand what's happening. Here you comment. Days of low happiness 1, and then it despawned. Why? Why are you unhappy? Why is your happiness 19? Explain it to me, bro. Just explain it to me. Like, I'll be okay if you understand it. I'll understand. I'm a very understanding guy. You have enough power, you have enough water, but the chunk happiness is 18. Why? I do realize I should update this so that building info 3.text is equal to chunk average happiness. There's something going on here. Just can't figure out what. 50 plus the baseline. Okay. What is the baseline? 0. Right. I don't even know. I do realize it's also kind of dependent on the tree count, which is kind of bad. I need to make it so show trees doesn't change that value. Anyways, we'll figure that out in this episode. Where was I? Overclock, growth boost. Now increase employee productivity. That's what it says, right? But it's kind of overpowered, as you can see. No idea where that happens either. 0 clue. All I'm doing is I'm making it go from 1 to 1.5x, right? So should be completely fine. But no, it's just like, what did you see how quickly it just went to like infinite money levels? Like, why is it making 160k? That's not 50% more. Medical miracle does what it says. So if we have an infection, which there haven't been many of, if I really think about it. Oh damn, we have unemployed. What? Unemployed. Where is the infection? So we see that if you do medical miracle, the medical miracle, it got all cured. Obviously that's useful when you have like a massive infection attack because you're an idiot and decided not to get enough hospitals. That's how I used to die, but it seems to no longer be an issue. Probably because I have like 4 million in the bank. Oh my god, I'm actually rich. What the hell? I literally can't spend all this money. But Obviously, this is very, very early game. You're probably meant to die around like day 100 when you first play. Not even day 100, you're probably gonna die like day 40. And then once you're like a decent enough player, you'll probably get to like day 100, 150. And then pro players will get to 200. And then the rest of you guys, like the 1% of you who decide to sweat this game and make YouTube videos on it, which you should absolutely do that. Thank you, thank you. You will get like day 500 or whatever. But yeah, this happiness system is actually so stupid. I might just get rid of it. Genuinely might just get rid of it. This is completely broken. Like, oh, this is so bad. Okay, now we have corporate haven. I don't even remember what that does. Oh, it does nothing right now. This is what it will do. Double tax revenue. Yeah, natural disaster resolved. Yeah, this is Fez. With this much power stations, the bug doesn't seem to happen. So am I just like really bad at my own game? But it should be able to respawn once it does have enough power. So like, I don't know if, or maybe I'll just make this bug a feature because I can't solve it. Is that like good game development? Is that how it works? Bug's so hard to fix it becomes a feature. Damn, all those maintenance costs rising, and our revenue is now rising as well. I don't know why there isn't a infection, you know. I did just realize, like, these used to be really bad. Come on, money. Boom. So this game has reached a complete state of like stupidness. Like, there is no reason for this to even exist. This is just kind of stupid. I can't be asked to wait. I'm just gonna. No, I can't even. Yeah, okay. What does this even look like? Not 2D. Sheesh. Oh yeah, okay. That's actually kind of gorgeous, you know. Right, fair, isn't it? It's all the power stations, one of them with the arson threat. I don't think that anyone cares. Yeah, goddamn. It's one big city. Okay, that is a long recording.